All right, everybody, we have some breaking news. ArieForce One is taking its first test runs now. This is a ride that was supposed to open in 2022, but is opening in 2023 now. We've seen some great progress over the past couple of months. Everybody's been super interested in it. Coaster Fam has a ton of updates on the ride, so if you guys want to check that out, you can start from the beginning all the way up to the track being topped off in these first test runs. So we're going to get into that. We're going to show you that. We're going to show you train reveals. We're going to let the Arie family talk more about the ride, and stay tuned, guys, because it is awesome watching this thing run and hit that 0G stall. I can't wait to get there and ride it, and that barrel roll over the arcade. Perfect. Looks fantastic, guys. Let us know in the comments. Are you excited to ride ArieForce One? First, we're going to get into the Arie family speaking on the significance of ArieForce One and some stats on the ride and what it's going to potentially do for the future of Fun Spot America and the Fun Spot over Atlanta Parks. Then we're going to see the first test runs and the Iaapa Train Reveals, so stay tuned for more.
First of all, it's 3,400 feet long, 146 feet tall, our tallest roller coaster of all times. It's going to have an 83-degree drop as from the lift hill. Maximum speeds of 64 miles an hour, which is going to be our fastest coaster again. And it's got the first ever Raven Truss dive and the largest 0G stall in America. So it's going to be something special. After we do this toast here, we're going to reveal the car. Please take pictures, tag RMC. Let's get them some publicity out there in the social media world, as well as Fun Spot America. Let's make this thing huge, because at the end of the day, it takes everybody in this room to make it work, and all of our guests that come to the park, and we're so thankful for that. One other thing, I'm going to hand the phone to my dad, or the mic to my dad, but let me go ahead and see if he has anything to say.
Thanks, John. I really don't have much to say. I'm very honored and privileged and proud that I've been honored with this. I didn't expect it. I didn't think it would really come about. But thank you very much, John. Thank you all for making Fun Spot what it is.
And finally, what we've all been waiting for, the first test runs of ArieForce One here at Fun Spot America Atlanta. Now, in May of 2021, they announced and unveiled at Iaapa in November of 2021 that this would be an RMC. They showed the trains at Iaapa, and everybody got super excited, like, wow, this small park is investing very large in a very massive coaster. And it kind of took everybody by surprise. I was shocked to hear it. I didn't know much about Fun Spot America until this coaster was announced. And this is going to be an RMC ground up, meaning they aren't converting this. It's going to be 146 feet tall with that drop being 83 degrees, reaching speeds of 64 miles an hour. And it says it has a 900 rider per hour capacity. So we will see about that. But this is the single largest investment in Fun Spot America's history at $13 million. Now, early on in the process, it was rumored that they were going to try to work with some sponsorships from one of the major Atlanta sports teams, either the Hawks or the Dream. But initially, they had some meetings, and apparently that fell through because they trademarked ArieForce One not shortly after those meetings were supposed to happen. So it seems like those meetings didn't go their way, and they went with ArieForce One, which I think is a fantastic name. I know a lot of people weren't thrilled with it, but hey, cool nod to the family's history, and they're doing something big for the park, so it's well deserved, and I think this ride is going to deliver on so many aspects. And not only is this just an RMC, but they have some awesome elements on this ride. I mean, that 0G stall being the tallest one in America, that's going to be such a fun element, guys. I can't wait to ride it, being right next to that lift hill. after the speed hill and the Raven truss dive, I mean, that just looks like such a cool sequence of, you know, inversions to a little pop of airtime to another stall upside down. It doesn't get much better than that, with that outer bank turn coming afterwards. And that's not all. There's tons of up and down hills everywhere, ejector airtime, and a barrel roll over the arcade. That's going to be such a fun addition to this park, guys. Let me know what you think down below. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. It helps the channel. We got some awesome content coming. Happy holidays, everybody. Stay safe. Keep ghosting coasters and coasting with your ghosters. Woo!